Hi, welcome to Philippine Antics. I'm Heidi,
I'm George.
and today we're going to talk about Social Security proof of life. This is something new that we just learned, but we had found out from a couple of our subscribers and another vlogger that their Social Security benefits have been cut off. This is the first time that, heck no. This is the first time that I've heard of it, and I've been outside the country almost 3 years. We've never received this letter. We've been in the office in the United States. We've called them multiple times. We have changed the address 3 times. Like when we were in Mexico, we were here for a year, and now we're here almost another year. So when you move to the Philippines and you're collecting the correct type of Social Security, contact them to make sure you can collect outside of the United States. Not everybody has that opportunity, and we cannot legally advise you to do so. So contact them and also them about Medicare because we're going to discuss that today. In regards to that, there is an actual form. There are two of them. There is a foreign questionnaire form. Basically, it's just like a proof of life. They want to make sure you're still where you are. They're going to ask a bunch of strange questions, and you have to mail it in. Here, it will be mailed to.
Oh, there's two places you can mail it to. Either you can directly mail it to Baltimore, Maryland, or the embassy in Manila.
Correct. And the form can be found online. It is an SSA 7162. And this form usually is sent to you by Social Security. Since I have been here, I have received my yearly amount. It's kind of like a tax form if you need to file taxes. You still are responsible if you are in that taxable bracket to actually file, okay, with the United States on that situation. How is the mail system here, George?
What mail system?
Right? You don't get no flyers, no coupons from Burger King. You don't get all that junk mail that they spam you with, like all that paper mail. I yet in a several months in this neighborhood have seen our mailman, and that's just the way it is. They deliver it like they would a FedEx package. Pretty much. If it's there, they deliver it. We have not received that, and that's a few months, but you can print it online. Check the description. The description has all kinds of things for you. I have where the address is in Manila, where you get the forms, how you can. I'll talk about Medicare in a moment. If you need to cancel your Medicare, I've got a link in there. All the links are in here, and this is our second Social Security video. So check out all of our playlists. We actually have expat help. There's different videos on Billy buying boxes, about us coming here, our story. There's all kinds of expat help videos in there. Now, they will send this to you, the suggestion by the Social Security person, and per what we feel, send one in every year to Manila. I would, back to the United States, it really could get lost. It's like a 50-50 chance that is going to get lost. You're still taking a risk here. You can FedEx it here. We might go that far to make sure it's received every year. You don't want to lose your benefits. Some people are living month to month, and honestly, that is our situation. There's no shame in it or anything. You just don't want your check canceled. And a few people that we know of have already had it canceled. So download the form, check the descriptions, read about the international. Now, you can call the 800 number to change your address, but there is a local number. Again, it's in the description. I'll put all this in here. And you have to call them. I called, we went through 3 a.m. in the morning. Remember, right now, 12, 13-hour time change, depending on um, the change of hours, daylight savings time. We were up at 2, 3 a.m. trying to figure this out. And so it's something that you want to make sure you take care of. We wanted to get the information for you that would make it easier. But you can change your address. I have the 800 number in the description. Call that 800 and always update your address and talk to them. Also, understand that when you're outside of the U.S. more than a few months, regardless if you're allowed to collect your Social Security or not, you only are entitled to straight Medicare. Any of that supplement from Aetna, Freedom, or any of these other supplements that pay your Medicare, you will and can and might be cut off if you stay outside the country. Check with your insurance. Again, we're not the insurance providers, but we know people get cut off. Then you're hit with that. I'm off on it. There's a. I'll put up the amounts that are being taken out right now, right here. George, give me the fingers up where it is. There it is. Hey, George, are you collecting money? all day long. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. You know, I'm going to put up there puppies and cats dropping on your head. So, um, so understand that the full 170 or 160 or whatever I just put up there will actually be taken out of your Social Security because you don't qualify. Now, what about canceling Medicare? What did they tell you today, George?
Oof. All right.
Oof, this is where George gets
Okay,
involved.
to cancel Medicare, guys, just be aware. You go to the website, you download the form to cancel Medicare, and again, the link is right down below. Now, to cancel your Medicare, whoever is in charge of your Medicare or your Social Security, aka you or your payee, okay,
Right, some people
will fill
do.
out the form and sign it. However, let's say you are in the Philippines, okay, you have to physically present this form to the U.S. Embassy in the current country you're in, aka if we're in the Philippines, you go to Philippine Embassy in Manila personally,
It
okay?
is in it is in Manila. The description and link is there. So I have thought about canceling my Medicare because I'm not using it, and it's probably like 95% chance that I'm not going to use it even the next 20 years. And I thought, okay, well, I'm already self-paying. I'm going to pay for my own hospital bills, which most people do, even with insurance. Now, there are people lobbying. Right now, there is a gentleman named Imperial Brown that is with the Passport Brother movement of Medicare, and I will go ahead and put the description, the link in there for you guys. He's trying to push through that Medicare can be collected here. He did some, I call it lobbying. He took a bunch of, he made a bunch of copies of this movement, and he went and talked to a bunch of senators, and he went to Washington to do this. So God bless him for doing that. And he's trying to make sure that Filipinas that have worked overseas their entire life, or expats or military, will still collect their Social Security Medicare here and get their things paid for, like hospitalization and different things. But understand, on top of that, if you keep it, you lose that percentage because you don't have that extra supplement. So I believe they're mostly covering it around 70%. You got to pay that other 30%. And more than likely, they're going to want the entire 100% up front until Medicare reimburses them. Most hospitals are cash only, regardless of the situation, and insurance is not accepted. So you have to check around on that. So, in saying that, what did we decide to do?
Okay, well, here's the problem when you cancel Medicare.
Oh
The
boy.
problem is not so much canceling the Medicare because all you have to do really is fill out the form and physically show up. The problem is reinstating it. To reinstate your Medicare for every year that you are absent from Medicare, okay, there is a 10% permanent deduction from your check. What does that mean? I said permanent.
I would send this form every year, but if not, you're expecting it every 2, maybe 3 years. Now, they have considered me permanently disabled. I stopped receiving letters years ago. So I don't know what this is about. This is new. And that's what we told her. We don't understand because we went to Social Security in the United States. Nothing ever mentioned. They knew we were coming to Manila. We've called several times in Mexico, probably a half a dozen times here. Nothing was ever mentioned about this. I guess it is based on them here or Maryland sending them out. Chances of us getting it is really slim. I would
Now,
send
to
it.
clarify real quick, as far as the mail system is concerned, there is a mail system. However, it is unreliable. Like, for instance, we got our Google Mail. For instance, we got our insurance papers from the other address, but we never got them here. Bottom line,
Right.
it's
And they have
unreliable.
our right. And we've been here several months now. It could have and should have been here. So that'll tell you we're not getting anything. And we know the address has been changed. It is your responsibility. And a lot of times, this is the guys and girls' main source of income. Don't play with it. Get everything changed. Contact. Use that number. You can use the 800 to change your address. Just have, your social security, your name, your birth date, your mother's maiden name, and they'll ask a bunch of questions. I believe that's what they ask for. And also, your social security card can also be replaced from the U.S. Embassy. Make that appointment.
Yes,
So,
CYA.
yeah. So, we wanted to get this information to you guys, and we thought it would be most important for you guys. And look for more videos on Expat Help. We have been doing it for quite some time. And thank you guys.
Thank
You're,
you, guys.
you're not going to do, don't forget to have your cat spayed and neutered, your wife and husband.
You just said it.
help control the population.
Oh man. Ka-chow,
Ka-chow,
ka-chow.
ka-chow. Yeah.
Ka-chow, ka-chow.
Nobody wanted to see that, but they do want to see you on that e-bike. But guys, thank you for joining us. As we always say, keep your heads up and your hearts open. And we
We'll
will see
see you
you soon
soon
in
in
the
the
Philippines.
Philippines.
God
Bye,
bless
guys.
everybody and see you soon. Bye, guys. Can we get some pizza?
Ice cream.
We missed the ice cream
No,
man.
the second ice cream man's coming.
Who's that?
Huh? Rommel.
Oh, I wanted ice cream.
The second ice cream guy's coming. Rommel too. No, really.
Ugh.
Same.
Is he the better one? Who's the better one?
Well,
Would you like me to eat your ice cream?
yes, please.
Bye. Screenshot ready.
Is there a place with sun all year round and pina coladas with pretty faces and sand on the ground? I wanna stop this ongoing train before I lose my mind and go insane. I don't wanna sleep every night. I wanna light a spark in the dark. I don't wanna say I'm okay, living the same every day. Come run beside me, let's take off. Let's leave this place.